Morning. We're on our way. We're up early this morning. We're on our way to what's called Pulpit Rock. We're up early because it is a bit of a walk. And it's going to rain this afternoon, so we need to be on with this. It's only I think it's about 10 to 7.
Yeah, 10 to 7
this morning.
No tractors.
No. The other thing about it is, I think not quite yet, but we're gonna go through a tunnel. It's the deepest tunnel in the world and longest under the sea. So that is until about 2030, when there's another tunnel that's being dug. So we've got quite a big tunnel to do. But this part, I think, just takes us under and round the city. I think. Not sure. See if we get wet. About to go on this one. This tunnel is the Ryfast tunnel. This is the one that takes us under the sea. It's the longest one in the world. Christy said, yeah, but what about Dover Calais? But that one you don't drive through. So in case you're interested, I don't know if you can see that on the sat out there. We go under land, and then the black bits there are the sea. So I don't think there's much to see in the tunnel, but I'll keep it on. It's the deepest as well. So I think it's about 14 kilometres according to our sat nav thing. Yeah, we're still over the land. I don't know if you can see that on our screen. It goes dark when it's dark. Well, it does that for your eyesight, so it's not dazzling you. If you look carefully where the arrow is, where we're going, you can just see the land disappearing as we go down. And there you go. We're now under the sea. I'm not sure whether this is telling you that as well, that this is where the sea starts, but possibly. Anyway, I think we've got a few tunnels to do over the coming weeks. There is like an island bit in the middle, so I presume we're pretty much going over, or going to go over where the island is. I'm assuming that's what that's for, according to our GPS thing, which signal's been lost, so it's not going to be accurate. We're not quite over it yet, or under it. Maybe that doesn't necessarily mean that you're over land, I don't know. Well, anyway, there's a little island, so if you look and follow the tunnel on the map, you'll see where the tunnel goes, and it goes underneath that island, and that's kind of roughly where we are now. It signifies that we're going under land, I think, possibly, but look at that. How cool is that?
How pretty is that? Wow!
Wow.
That's cool.
That's brilliant. I think they light up a few tunnels like that. The idea is to keep you awake and focused, so it gives you something to look at. these lights are something to do with hatches actually. So if you look where the circles are, they're marking hatches. So maybe not where the land ends or begins. What's up?
Something sensible. I can't be, I'm not in universe. This is steep.
Yeah, I think we're coming out the tunnel now. It's, as Christine said, this is quite a steep hill. We're now out the other side.
In 200 meters,
we've,
at the roundabout, take the first exit onto Prima Volksweg 523.
Where are you going?
What's that? Oh,
First exit is turn right. This is there, look. Prike Stollen. That's it.
In 100 meters, at the roundabout, continue straight to stay on Prima Volksweg 523.
I mean, we went further than that. I mean, where we crossed is behind us. So, anyway, onwards now to, I think you saw it was Stollen, which is Pulpit Rock. Well, we started the walk and I must admit, we've not come 100 yards and I'm knackered. And we're about 4k to do, just 2.5 miles, something like that.
Jetzt nehmen wir Ihren Hund zum Ziehen.
Also wir brauchen den schon. Also ich zumindest.
Okay, we're parked down there. We've just climbed up here. It's just quite steep. We've got quite a way to go, so.
oh, bus arrived now. One more.
Pardon?
There's one bus arrived.
Yeah. Anyway, it is what it is. Onwards and upwards. Apparently, this walkway to get to where we're going was built by Nepalese Sherpas. Didn't put an escalator in though, did they? So, by heck, it was steep coming up. It didn't half take it out of me. But at the end of the day, just steady away. There's no rush. We'll get there when we get there. It's a very busy place though, I must admit. There's quite a few people walking the trail. Most of them have overtook us. If it weren't for Christine, I'd have already been there, but you have to, you know, I'm back and look after her, make sure she's alright, and you know, so she don't feel left out. Keep pretending that I'm tired.
Oh yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah, hilarious, yeah.
Yeah. We still keep climbing. I think all that climbing of hills over the last few years, I think this is what Christine's been building me up for.
It's always hard.
Oh God, dear. Oh, thanks for that. So, anyway, the scenery is spectacular, and I can't say it's not good for me. Health, it is. So we'll keep going. There's another section for us to climb. We've come up there. It's a popular walk, but I tell you, it's difficult. We reached a bit of a, I suppose, like a plateau in a way, and this is all a peat bog. So this has been built across it, which is I must admit, a little bit easier walking than the rocks that we've been doing. I mean, Christine nearly fell once earlier on, and this man that had just gone past her managed to catch her hand. So otherwise she'd be at the bottom starting again. So, but very pleased of this walkway, because I think I would have turned back rather than walking through all that bog.
Through that, yeah.
You know, so quite pleased of that.
You'll be up to your knees in it.
I think we've probably got another big hill to climb, with the looks of it. I can see people right up there in the distance. So we've got a hell of a climb to come. Well, we're at the halfway point, but I can tell you, it is really, really hard work, and we've still got a long way to go, and it seems like everything's uphill. So I can barely speak now. We've only done 2.2 kilometres. We've got another 1.8 to do, and I can tell you, it's the hardest thing I've done in donkey's years.
Okay, go this way.
So, but very pretty, and hopefully the rain will stay off. So we are actually past halfway, but there is still a long way to go yet, and we're kind of on another plateau at the moment, and I can tell you this is quite difficult to do. It appears now we have to walk across this plateau. We're about just under a mile to do. So a mile's 1,500 metres. I think there's 1,250 to do. But it's been difficult. We were following one fella, I think he was about my age, possibly, and it looks like he turned back. But I suppose you go at your own pace, and you get there eventually. Anyway, but it's a proper workout for me. This proper workout. Well, made it up to Pulpit Rock. I could tell you, I'm not going near the edge.
I'll be going near the edge.
Unfortunately, it's so foggy, you cannot see the fjord. Supposed to be it's a fjord, the view of the fjord up here.
It's over there.
It's a foggy there.
Okay. I've earned my lunch now.
that's Pulpit Rock.
Uśmiechać się do Grześka.
My też?
Dawaj, bo jeszcze statkiem nie buja tamtym. To będzie dobre zdjęcie.
Ja jestem daleko.
Ludzi się tyle przewija. Ściągnij ten plecak.
Nie, bo mam plecy mokre.
No to nie będzie widać.
Wielkie boczki.
Wielki ma. Czekaj, bo tam ci pani w kamerę weszła.
Well, Christine's just been doing a bit of filming. I can't go that close to the edge, you know, and not great for heights, but
Poczekaj, statek dopłynie.
close enough for me.
No teraz.
But, fantastic view. Now it's cleared up. It's lovely. I couldn't sit like what they're doing.
Well, I am. Always take question for me.
It's, well worth the walk.
Ich habe schon Jacke angezogen.
I must admit it was a little bit of a struggle getting up here. But there was this old German laughing at me when I was struggling. Anyway, I thought I won't having none of that. So I think it were a race to the top.
And you won!
I bloody did. I wasn't having that. I'd have run up if I had to. And then sat down eating my butties so he could see me as we walked past afterwards. Anyway, I must admit it's fantastic up here, but that's as close to the edge as I'm going.
To dawaj, chodź.
It's been really good. We'll try and walk back now. One last look before we disappear down. Absolutely stunning. Beautiful. We're on our way back now. So 4 kilometres there, 4 kilometres back. I could tell you, feels like a lot more. Anyway, I've got to do it going back, so let's see how we get on. There's a view going back. We obviously didn't say that because I backed to it before, but wow. On our way to Kedgerag
In 500
now,
meters
which
at the
is
roundabout, continue straight to stay on Prima Filksveg 523.
the other end of this fjord. That's the long one that you were looking at before. Kedgerag is the walk that we wanted to do the other day, but it was siling down with rain.
Take the second exit.
So we went and did something different. Well, we're going to go back now and do that walk tomorrow. The forecast is pretty good. So we'll make our way to
Take the second exit.
nearly there and park up for the night, and then it's just a short run in for us.
After 850 meters.
So we've got a ferry to take, Lauvik ferry. This is going to be our first ferry experience, so it's going to take us across the fjord to the other side, and then we can drive round to where we need to go to. Not sure how this all works, but I dare say it'll all come clear when somebody moans and complains at us. We'll see. There's Paul and Sarah there, look. I don't know if you caught that. This is our first ferry experience, so we'll see. Not sure
Take the ferry.
how it all works. There's a bit of a ramp and that lot like. No, struggling a bit with the barrel. Yeah. Middle lane.
Continue on Lauvik for 2 kilometers.
There we go. As easy as that. Pull up a bit further. And brake on.
In gear.
That's it.
No, you usually can get
And
in.
then we wait till we get to wherever we're going, I suppose. That's where we're heading for, the other side. It's simple enough, to be fair. Just came along, guy walked round like the old bus conductor does. Only thing is, our skittle pass didn't do us any good for this because it's a private ferry. So, kind of caught us out a little bit. But not too bad. It's 250 knots, which is, I don't know, probably about 15 quid, I think. Something like that. Heading all the way around there, right down to that end. So this is the original fjord. We were right down there somewhere. About the walk, I think we timed that right. We knew we had to get up. I mean, we were up at 5:30 this morning. I think it was more of a queue for the ferry coming the other way than this way. But really quick. I think we pulled up, the ferry was pulling in. As soon as everybody was off, they loaded us on and pulled straight off again. And I presume it's because the car's already waiting at this side. So, yeah, steady straight. Probably took about 10 minutes. Yeah, about 10 minutes or so. Cross. Really simple. Well, Nothing complicated or anything like that. Just like doing the any other ferry, except easier. It might be time for us to get back inside again. How often they have to change it, yeah, where they get totally battered. Have to bring him again. I'll do for me. And get back in the vehicle, I think. So, not many of us on. So, I must admit, that was really, really quick. Really quick. So, there you go. Yeah, one with a Man City shirt.
Continue for 10 kilometers.
And that was that. So, that was the first ferry crossing. Quite simple, really. We're just stopping at the local co-op for some bits of food. And look at the grass on the roof. How cool is that? These road surfers, wow. I mean, there must be a right company these, because there's two of them now, not on the yeah, seen a few of those. Must be a really big company. Anyway, we're going to have a look in this co-op. 20.99 for diesel. I don't know, about going rate, I think. I think we paid 19 something, I think, originally. Wow, we get, do you need that? Okay. Come on then. Yeah. Mango. Ooh. Hang on a minute. Pear, fruit, juice, pills.
Indicating route.
Yeah, really, really nice. Really nice.
Like Iceland.
Yeah, it's a lot like Iceland. Very rugged country. Very rich country though. So it's the one of the richest in the world, isn't it?
That should be us, that.
Pardon?
Our country. It's not.
Yeah, but I think we travelled this road before when we. Hey?
Did we?
Yeah, I think so. When we went from Courage to Trollpicken. I think we did. No. What are they doing?
What's that? What's it
Ah,
about?
they're drilling into the rock wall. Nice waterfall there. We were considering Christine wanted to go to, which is not far from where we are. There's a power station that gets its water from off the mountains, and there's a flight of stairs there. It's the highest staircase in the world. It's got 4,444 steps on
Vertical.
it. It's vertical, and but some of the steps are missing apparently. So we didn't fancy that. Apart from that, that would be really hard to do.
Going up would be alright, coming down wouldn't it?
I don't even know about going up.
So, missed that one.
Not something I fancy doing.
I did fancy it.
I'd wait in the van for you. Very pretty country though. I presume they use that for fishing. Well, not so much fishing, but for fish stocks. I'm kind of guessing at that, but it looks like that sort of thing.
It does.
And if they use it for the salmon. Seems really strange to only see one though, not a series of them.